Alright guys, so I didn't get a video of
Paper talk.
to you yesterday, and so we're going to do a little one today, shall we say. We're going to be talking about Ibu, Konate, Diaz and Jota's futures, probably Nunes as well, and then we've also got Xavi Simons to talk about at the end. If you do end up liking this video guys, make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribing and leaving a comment down below to let me know your thoughts on what I've just covered in this video. So, first and foremost, Football Insider are talking about Ibu, Konate, Diaz and Jota's futures, basically saying that, you know, Madrid and PSG are watching Konate. Contract talks have brought down with Konate. We've heard this before as well from, I think, Paul Joyce as well. And the rumour that he wants over 200k a week wage-wise. Just to stick with Konate first, like, I have said this a couple of times now on the channel, but if Konate does not sign a deal by late June, July, I'd be moving on from him and selling him. Because there's no way I'd be giving Konate 200k, guys. There's just not a chance. I mean, I like him. He's a good player. I think he's really, really good when he's fully fit. But he gets injured at least every season. So I won't be giving someone 200k for that. Also, I think if we were to sell him, I don't think he's one of those players that we would miss, like a Van Dijk or a Salah, for instance. Do you know what I mean? I think you could go out there and sign maybe a Mark Gahey or a Dean Huijsen, and you just plug and play and go like that. I don't think he would be a massive miss. So if he wants to hold out for a lot of money, maybe he wants to hold out for a move to PSG in the end anyway, because he is a PSG fan, then I'd just sell him. Do you know what I mean? I really would, guys. Luis Diaz, again, they're saying they've been in contract talks with him. I do believe that. I do think that he is, however, holding out for a move to Barcelona. He almost went there last summer. Well, I say almost. He was flirting with the move to go to Barcelona last summer, but they had no money. They thought they would have the money this summer, but doesn't seem to be happening. Again, I don't think Luis Diaz is one of those players that I think we'd miss. I mean, I think he's a decent player, but he's not like a Sadio Mane, is he? Like, he's not that level. So, yeah, I'd move on from Luis Diaz this summer. I mean, he's getting to what now? 26, 27 years of age. You could go out there, get a younger player to come in to be like the understudy to a Gakpo, for instance, and just move on, basically. I think you could get about 60, 70 million for Diaz as well. And then it also says here that they're in contract talks with Diogo Jota, which I don't believe for one instance. He's too injury prone, and I don't think he's actually scored that many goals this season either, guys. So why would you want to keep him around? I know he's probably, on paper, stats-wise, one of the best finishers at the club under Salah, if not maybe even better than Salah, with the number of chances that he actually does take. But injury-wise, he's not reliable. He can't be a number 9 for Liverpool anyway. You know, he's like the focal point because he's just not fit and available enough. So I'd be moving on for Diogo Jota this summer as well, guys. I really would. And we also know that Nunes is practically 1 foot out the door. We had Romano saying it yesterday. I think we've had Paul Joyce saying it as well. He's posting black and white pictures of the Liverpool thing up on his social media. I mean, the time has come. Darwin Nunes, unfortunately, hasn't worked out. He's one of those players that split the fan base for a fair bit, but I think the majority of the fan base now have kind of come to the realisation that he's not the one to be the number 9 for Liverpool, unfortunately. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about Nunes, to be fair. I am absolutely gutted for him that it didn't work out. And I do wonder, though, and this ties into the Xavi Simons part, is there another player at Liverpool right now that could potentially be going down that path of Szoboszlai? Because I've seen people talking about it on here, online, everywhere, about this player. So let's get into the Simons stuff first. So Xavi Simons has basically been quoted as saying that he has dreams and aspirations. Leipzig know what his dreams are, but he's happy to stay there for the time being. And Florian Plettenberg has said that Leipzig would command a fee of around 80 million euros for him, which is probably 75 million pounds or something. So for those of you that don't know, Xavi Simons is this player right here. So he is 22 years of age, Bundesliga this season, 21 appearances, 9 goals, 5 assists. His contract doesn't expire till 2027. He has only just signed an extension with them this gone January. Is that when they made the move permanent? I'm sure it might have been. I'm sure he was at like PSG for a while. As you can see there, he can play either wing or as a number 10, so he's very, very versatile. Um, Overall this season, 29 games, 10 goals, 6 assists, so he's having a pretty good season, to be fair, guys, and he's only 22 years of age. I would be all over this signing. I mean, he could come in and he could be the Bobby Firmino, as like as a false nine. He could come in and challenge Szoboszlai, which ties into the player I was mentioning earlier. There's a lot of people saying that Szoboszlai is having games passing by and he's not doing much. And to be fair, I think, again, has this season taken its toll on him? It's his second season at the club. He's used to having that winter break. So is that taking its toll on him? Maybe next year we'll see a little slightly better version of him. Is he being played in the wrong position? Should he be playing out on the wing? Should he be playing a little bit more deeper? There has been that discussion where he should play where McAllister's playing right now instead of where he is. He does bring a lot of energy to it, but he's just not providing assists or goals, which Xavi Simons is kind of bringing in abundance. I know that's in the Bundesliga, but he's younger as well. So, I don't know, guys. Fingers crossed Szoboszlai does not go down that same path. But if Liverpool were to go out there and sign Xavi Simons for 75 million, I think he comes in and probably challenges Szoboszlai for that number 10 position. Which then probably for me signals the end of Harvey Elliott's career at Liverpool. Where's he going to get his minutes? Because he can't play out wide. He can play as a 10. He can probably play slightly deeper, but I like Elliott. I think he's a really good player. When he's come on this season, when he's had the game time, he's looked lively. He's looked like a little live wire. During the Carabao Cup final, him and Chiesa were the only ones that really showed anything. Other than that, there was not much going on between anybody else in that game, was there? I'd be sad to see Elliott go. He is a Liverpool fan as well, so there is that part of it. But he's probably got to do what's best for his career, hasn't he, guys, in all fairness? So we'll have to just wait and see what happens with that. But I guess the question is for you guys. 1, would you take Xavi Simons? 2, where would you play him? Like, does he come in as competition for Szoboszlai or what? And 3, if they do sign him and that is his position, a bit long-winded this, isn't it? Do Liverpool then sell Harvey Elliott or Dominic Szoboszlai? Because there's too many players for that position. Let me know down below, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.